we would agree, I think, that after a war, people should be held to account. After a civil war, after a genocide, whether you're in Syria, whether you're in Gaza, we all want to see accountability. And I get your point that people change. And clearly, Ahmed Al-Sharaa is not the same person as he was. That's clear. I'm not debating that. But that doesn't help the victims of HTS, right? So what would you say, for example, to the families of HTS's victims who want justice for the violence that the Nusra Front did? HTS, just for people watching, was the successor organization to the Nusra Front, which was the Al-Qaeda affiliate that Ahmed Al-Sharaa ran. In 2013, for example, in Burayda, a bunch of people were killed. Baruda, a bunch of people were killed. 190 civilians, according to Human Rights Watch. 57 women, 18 children, 14 elderly men. Do those people get accountability for what Sharaa's group did in 2013?
I mean, definitely people, all people who've suffered actually from crimes within the last 14 years should get accountability. And I think there is no question about that, even within the government itself. I think the question is, how do we provide accountability, but at the same time, ensure that there is a path forward, a stable and prosperous path forward for all Syrians. I think there was a similar question back in the day with the Assad regime itself. Like, how do you deal with the Assad regime, especially with thousands, if not tens of thousands of perpetrators, as part of the regime? Do you take accountability of all of those people, or do you choose different pathways of accountability that would make sure that the families of the victims are satisfied, but at the same time ensures that we're not creating another civil war? So I think
is there talk in your government of having some kind of South African-style Truth and Reconciliation Commission?
Yes. So the National Commission for Transitional Justice was just actually formed, with many members actually including people on the left, seculars, atheists, and just highlighting that to say this is not an HTS or like an Islamist or a center-right or a right government body. It was actually representative of all the Syrians who have worked on transitional justice in the last 14 years, and they are discussing all options.